Like, we started selling this product out of the trunk of our cars.
Don't be afraid to fail.
Inventory management is about balance.
Get the product out. That's number one.
I've always preached sustainable growth.
So we just started building community.
Look at the data.
Product development is everything.
Yeah, we say we're a brick, click, and pop.
But you have to love what you do.
Okay. Soma, are you there?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you very much. How's the day going?
Good. So Soma, I think you get the award for being the furthest in the future time zone wise, because you're in Budapest right now, right?
Yes, I am. But I guess there are people further away from this. No?
There are, yeah, for attendees. From the panelists, I think you're the furthest one. So did you have any slides that you want to go through, or?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let me share my screen.
Now
tell me if you can see.
I can. And just before you jump into that, I'll just so everybody gets a little bit of background on Soma. He's the CEO and co-founder of Recart, which helps merchants communicate with their customers much more effectively through a channel that we all use a lot, which is our phones. So Recart is installed by more than 120,000 Shopify merchants and has sent messages to more than 90 million people worldwide. So Soma, I can see your screen here, so I'll let you take it away.
Yep, thank you very much. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to this webinar. I would start my presentation with a quick intro. I'm Soma, the founder and CEO at Recart. Previously to Recart, I created several seven-figure e-commerce brands and decided to jump into the software as a service place because we were running many different e-commerce automations in our stores. And I decided to make those available for all the merchants out there. So I started Recart in 2015. We mainly focused on solving the problem of cart abandonment. And in 2017, we pivoted into a messenger marketing app. And that's when we started growing really fast. We just crossed 135,000 installs on Shopify and more than 5,600 reviews on the Shopify App Store. And our mission is to help innovate direct-to-consumer brands drive revenue with Facebook Messenger. So I just wanted to clarify what this webinar will give you real quick. First, you're gonna get an introduction to messenger marketing. Then I'm going to tell you how you can leverage Facebook Messenger during this turbulent times. And I'm going to show you 3 messenger strategies that you can use right now to sell. If you are lucky to be able to sell, you can use those to grow your sales even during these times. So I want to kick it off with explaining a little bit how we think the messaging in e-commerce, the messaging landscape in e-commerce looks like, and how we group Messenger and how we compare Messenger to email and SMS is basically based on experience and engagement. We think that email is an extremely good experience, but the engagement rates are low. That's why people and merchants are looking into text and messengers like Facebook Messenger. While SMS has great engagement, it's not as good experience as Messenger as email, as you only have 160 characters. It's a one-way communication. It doesn't have real good automations with back and forth communication. Although Messenger is trying to put at least as good as experience as email to the table and higher engagement as well. When I talk about engagement, I usually speak about open and click rates. So just a few quick examples if you're not familiar with how a regular email, SMS, or Messenger campaign looks like. This is what you can expect when it comes to different campaigns as a comparison. First of all, I want to kick it off with like I don't want to repeat everyone else before me because you guys really put together real useful info, but I can also confirm that Recart also sees a nice increase in sales across all merchants. So we have very, very similar stats to Klaviyo. A few days ago, 50% of our merchants were experiencing a decrease in their sales. 30% of them were reporting increase, and 20% of them were like, yeah, we are plateauing, we are kind of flat. But as you could see from the Klaviyo presentation, is getting better and more merchants are reporting a growth in their revenues. So we also started to act on the situation and teaching our merchants how they can communicate much better in these times. And we started teaching them that relationship with your customers is key. This is one of the main things we usually talk about, and this is why we use Messenger as a communication platform, because the messages you send here are more likely to be read and act on from your customers compared to other channels. And communication, what you send and what you talk about today, is more important than ever. And communication from you must be more empathic and better than ever. So we also recommend to use all the channels you have. So you shouldn't choose, text over messaging or email over text. Wherever your customers are, you should be there and you should communicate with them there. But at the end of the day, we think that more people at home will lead to more e-commerce shopping, and we encourage you to put your message out there, to start your marketing in an empathic way, connect with your customers, and make sure that you use the channels your customers are using. So to jump in the three messenger marketing pillars, a successful messenger marketing usually has three main pillars. The first is messenger ads, the second is list growth, and the third is flows and re-engagement. Let's jump into the messenger ads right away. The basic example of a messenger ad is a click-to-messenger ad. Click-to-messenger ads they look like regular Facebook or Instagram ads, but instead of taking people to your website, they're taking people to a messenger conversation. You can see an example how YesWeVibe, an apparel brand, uses click-to-messenger ads to offer a discount as a retargeting to people who were on their website but did not continue to purchase. They offer a discount in a conversation. They teach them about the offer and the product, and then they take people to their website. And of course, they follow up on the conversation if people don't use their discount and don't check out or add anything to cart. Another example is from Blanchette. They use click-to-messenger ads not just to promote a discount, but also to grow their text messaging list. They use a phone capture messenger campaign, which means they can capture their customer's phone number through messenger conversations. So they run a retargeting ad promoting 10 or 20% off from their products. They take people to the messenger conversation. They ask for their email address or phone number. And once those people give them their phone number, they unlock their discount. So this way, they can grow their own marketing lists while they are growing their messenger marketing list as well. And similarly to the YesWeVibe example, Blanchette is also following up on the conversation. So people are easily distracted, and you have the power of sending Facebook Messenger messages with almost 100% open rates in case people are not purchasing with your discount codes. So it's time to communicate, it's time to use it, it's time to get in their inbox again and push them towards that said purchase. And I have to note here that we also integrate with Klaviyo, so we can pass those phone numbers and email addresses to Klaviyo in real time from click-to-messenger ads. You can use click-to-messenger ads to run product quiz with exclusive offers. You can see a Beardbrand example here. They take people through their quiz and show them what kind of beardsman they are, and they give them a great offer and show them their products. So the reason why messenger ads and click-to-messenger ad is especially driving a lot more revenue and value for merchants is basically compared to a regular ad, which you can only buy a visitor and the opportunity for retargeting. With click-to-messenger ads, you buy the visitor, you buy the messenger subscriber, because as soon as they tap on the ad, they become your messenger subscriber. You can acquire their emails and their phone numbers, and they don't even have to type it in. So people don't have to type their emails or phone numbers to you, because you can pre-fill a quick reply with their emails and phone numbers. They can just tap on it and boom, it's in there. It's in your Klaviyo or whatever CRM or ESP you use list. You can also have a free messenger follow-up, because the messenger platform allows you to send follow-ups based on different actions. Even if you want to send a second follow-up in 24 hours, you can do that too. And you also buy the ability to retarget those people. So I want to show you some real results, how brands actually use Facebook click-to-messenger ads and what results they generate. So these are real screenshots. Blanchette uses a really complex flow. This is basically a chatbot teaching people how they can use the portable blender they sell, what kind of smoothies they can make with it, what kind of features the blenders have. And it's surprising to see that 10, 15, even 20% of the people are interested in recipes. They are interested in more information about the product in a conversational way. And all these tiles you can see are different messages that are converting for Blanchette inside the conversation. And so they use this messenger welcome flow starting triggered by these click-to-messenger ads. They send the offer to customers. They apply the discount code to their cart automatically. They educate the customers about the product, and they send follow-ups based on what customers do on their Shopify store. And the 7 days result, and it was only 7 days back a few months ago, more than 13,000 messenger conversations started, more than 1,200 purchases, 9% conversion rate from click to messenger ad click to purchase, which is something that all merchants love to have, and more than $60,000 generated, only this one flow. So that was click to messenger ads and messenger ads as the first pillar. The second pillar is list growth. And I can relate to the topic Marco was saying about on-site messaging here. So we basically, list growth means usually pop-ups or messenger links or SMS messages, QR codes, or whatever tools you can use to encourage people to join your messenger list. The most common way to grow your list for free is using pop-ups. So for example, here's a pop-up example one of our customers, Riderware, uses on their site. I believe this is built with Privy. So basically what we do is we integrate with all the pop-up apps out there, and we inject our messenger link or messenger widgets into the pop-ups. So first, Riderware captures an email address, then asks people to join their messenger list. We take people to the messenger app, we start a conversation, we educate the people about the product, and you get the idea. The flow starts, you have the messenger subscriber, and you take it from there. The third pillar is automated flows and re-engagement. In the previous keynote, you could see how important automated flows are with email. The same true to Messenger. So you have very similar opportunities to automate your conversations, automate your messaging with Facebook Messenger. You can use discount abandonment, cart abandonment, shipping notifications, browse abandonment, purchase notifications, and sponsor messages as well. One of my favorites, and I think this is one of the things that it's relatively new in the e-commerce ecosystem, is discount abandonment. So we did a quick study 6 months ago, and we were trying to figure out how many people are actually using their discount code after they activate it on a pop-up. And we realized that the average was 91% of the people who ask for a discount code on a pop-up, they don't actually use it. They don't go to the purchase level. They don't purchase anything from you, although they asked for your discount. So we were wondering, hey, what we could do about it, because we know that these people who are asking for discounts, we know that, you know, they are some kind of leads. They want something from you. They are not completely cold leads. They're probably looking at your products and trying to figure out, hey, do I need this? And we realized that, okay, if you opt in those customers via Messenger, you have an amazing opportunity to follow up on the conversation if they don't use their discount code. So you can generate a conversation around why this purchase did not happen and what you can do to make it better. So you can automate this with Recart or with Facebook Messenger. And what you can do is send a message to people based on delays and conditional splits. And in this flow, if the person did not add anything to cart in an hour after they ask for a discount, we check in if they ordered yet or what else we can help them, what answers we can give to them based on their concerns. Also, re-engagement is super, super important for you right now. And this is the average, this is the difference between the average open and click rates on email versus Messenger. Engagement, as I said, is quite similar comparison between SMS and Messenger. So SMS would have something similar than Facebook Messenger right here. But the main thing is that you have a tool, an opportunity to actually make 80% of your list read what you have to say. So just a few examples of results, what you can achieve with Messenger if it's done right. When you have a strategy built up with these 3 pillars, you can usually see a revenue increase between 8 to 14%. The ROAS on click-to-messenger ads are usually between 5 to 12x. On the sponsor message flows, it's usually between 8 to 60. And you have a ton of other improvements you can achieve with Facebook Messenger. So yeah, this is basically it. It was a very, very short presentation. I wanted to give you just a few ideas on how you can use or utilize Messenger for selling more. But we know that these are tough times, and we see merchants having hard times selling, either because the demand for their products plummeted, or either because they, see or experience severe supply chain disruptions. So basically, what we're trying to do is give one-on-one help in case anyone needs a review of their store, or trying to figure out their way through Messenger or SMS or any kind of comparison that we can do. We are well connected in the industry, and we are really happy to help you. So if you have any questions in mind related to marketing or Messenger or anything that we could be useful, just shoot me an email, soma@recart.com. You can see the support at recart.com for the success team. if you're an agency or want to become an agency, you can write to Nick at Recart.com. And our contribution to this epidemic and trying to help you guys, we created a news feed. We aggregate the news, including Klaviyo's and preview news. So we are trying to put all kinds of news into one place and make sure that you get the most useful information about the epidemic so you can make better strategic decisions.
Awesome, thank you, Soma. I see a message from David in the chat box that he's interested in trialing Recart. So maybe I'll let you guys connect in the chat and see how you can get him set up with that. Are you seeing a change in people's responsiveness to messenger marketing right now?
Absolutely. We see a 30% increase in engagement. Mm-hmm. It's mostly because people aren't that busy, if you know what I mean. So they are at home, lurking around their phones, watching shows. So as they spend more time at home, they spend more time on Facebook, Facebook Messenger, and other online tools as well.
Do you have any sort of clients that you find messenger marketing works a bit better for than others?
Yeah, it's mostly, so you can make Messenger a very useful tool for anyone basically, but obviously if you sell something that it's a little bit sensitive in any ways, so if you're like selling CBD oil or vaping products, Messenger is not going to be your ideal channel because of different laws and restrictions and stuff like that. So these kind of products and categories that are in these special categories, they tend to work not as good as others. But impulsive purchases and products that amaze people and create some kind of emotional connection, that works usually the best. So you can connect at a deeper level with your customers, and that's what Messenger is about, a two-way communication between you and your customers at scale.